All right, I think we are ready to go. We've got more Bowman draft here. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully you're doing well. This is our second night of Bowman draft, 2023 Bowman draft. Just released yesterday. We went through 4 breaks worth yesterday. That was a blast. 2 packs in each one, so we went through 8. 2 packs left in this one, and then we'll have finished off 2 super jumbo boxes, so that's pretty cool. We won't have to random the packs since there's just the 2 left in here. Pick your team, so if you want to look at that sidebar, make sure everything looks good. Let me know if you see any issues, typos, misassignments, anything like that. We'll get it fixed as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm going to grab the scissors, and we'll get started getting these packs cracked open. Alright, so we got the last 2 packs. Here we go. If you've been following along, last night we did pick your team, random team 2, pick your team 2. We've had some great hits. We'll see if we can match them. I don't know. That Max Clark out of 71 on the Speckle, although apparently on the checklist they call it Sparkle now. Could have sworn that used to be Speckle. But that one's going to be tough to top, that's for sure. The Paul Skeens, that was nice. If we could match that, I'd be happy. All right. I think we're all squared away, ready to go. Let's get to it. Ooh, that is more Speckle back there. Okay. Could you imagine if we got 2 out of 71 Speckle Max Clark autos? Holy smokes. That would be something else. Let's check out our paper here first. First batch of paper. Tonight's going to start with Landon Mordis, Coleman Picard, Joe Whitman, Patrick Riley, Wyatt Hudpole, Hunter Holland, Jaden Ham, AJ Ewing, Dian Jorge, Brady House, Andrew Walters, Christopher Torren, Teddy McGraw, Philip Abner, Connolly Early, Trey Morgan, William Bergola, Brock Vradenberg, Brian Acuna, Luke Schliger, Jacob Cravey, Drew Hackenberg, Jace Young, Mac Horvath, Brooks Lee, Charlie Soto, Ariel Castro, Hurston Waldrip, Michael Arroyo, Christian Knapsick, Hao-Yu Lee, Jace Borfin, Samuel Muniz, Noble Meyer, Tanner Hall, Travis Honeyman, Tamar Johnson, and Kristen Campbell. Wraps up our first big batch of paper. Chris, I honestly had no clue. You're just clearly the bigger Swiftie between the two of us. I did hear that her movie is now out for rent on Amazon Prime, the extended version, of course. So, you know, of course, now my wife and sister and all that need to see that version. It's the extended cut. You can't miss that. It's always something. John Watts Brown. Who am I to complain with baseball cards as a hobby? Camden Mancini. There's always a new product. Rock Riggio, Elijah Green, Cooper Ingle, Anthony Gutierrez, Andrew Pickney, Christian Vaquero, Brandon Winokur, Tommy Troy, Phelan Celestin, Colt Emerson, Luis Guanipa, Mike Boevi, Luke Keeshall. I can only imagine, Chris. Marcelo Meyer, Jacob Gonzalez. We'll throw a sleeve on that. Paul Skeens. Nice. Carlson Reed, Jabe Shears, Austin Trouser, Hunter Haas, Luis Angel Acuna, Camilo Diaz, Blake Mitchell. Topps has this guy high on their most chased list. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve him up. I don't know. I haven't seen other guys mark him as high, but Kemp Alderman, Jackson Holiday, Braden Taylor, Jackson Wiggins, Wyatt Crowell, Seth Keener, Zach Thornton, Cole Miller, Nelson Rada, Zach Levinson, Samuel Basallo, Jonah Cox, and Sky Blue Paper, Joe Whitman. 469 out of 499. Going to Kevin in San Fran. All right, there's our first taste of color, some paper. We'll sleeve up a few of these paper prospects as well. Now we'll take a chrome break. Let's go. Marcus Brown, Levi Wells, Christian Knapsick, Colson Montgomery, Jace Borhofen, Jacob Cravey, Xander Muth, Jason Woodward, Jack Mahoney, Connor O'Halloran, Cade Morris. That one's not a refractor, right? So into the refractors now. We got Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Ariel Castro. Oh, Matt Shaw's nice. Going to the Cubbies and Joe. Nice, Joe. Phelan Celestin, Fellman, Jacob Wilson. All right, these refractors are picking up. Going to Ivan. Hunter Owen, Marcus Brown. And then that should be our auto. Yep, right there you can see. I see some yellow along the side. That'll give us a hint. We'll come back to it in a moment. Let's get to our other chrome before we check out what that auto is. And before we do that, I'm going to sleeve up some firsts. Bear with me for a moment here. Got a new pack of sleeves on hand and ready to go. I was prepared today. All right, and then we've got 4 refractor firsts to take care of. Hunter Owen, and I will top load all these after the break, guys. But the 2 big ones I'll top load now for recap purposes. Shaw and Wilson. Cool. All right, second half of chrome here. Landon Mortis. It could be Pittsburgh, Jeff. It could. Austin Trouser. Thinking maybe like San Diego. Jackson Wiggins, that yellow, I'm not sure. Wyatt Crowell. Kiefer Lord. Cade Dunton. Rock Riggio. It's a cool name. Christian Vaquero. Joe Redfield, Samuel Zavala, Carson Roccaforte, Brooks Lee, Nazan Zanatello, Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Ariel Castro, Matt Shaw. These are like in the same order, but not refractor. That's weird. Felman Celestin, Jacob Wilson. Weird. Hunter Owen. Huh. You'd think that when it came between refractors and non-refractors that the order would get, the collation would be at least different. Strange. Wyatt Langford. Nice draft insert there. And let's see what we got for a speckle. This is not going to be an auto. Christian Knapsick. Cool. Going to the Guardians. Cleveland is Jim. Nice, Jim. Hey, Chris. All right, so with the autos, these were numbered, but with the non-autos, they are not. But still nifty. Let's sleeve up our firsts here. There was a lot in that batch there. We'll top load our couple solid guys too. Then we'll check out our auto. I think 5 left here. 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All right. Auto time now that the suspense has been built. Inserts first. Draft picks, prospects, Max Clark. James Wood on the transformative talent. Could be Oakland, Jeff. That's true. Let's see. Garrett Forrester. It was Pittsburgh. Not Paul Skeens, but still nice. Very cool, Heather. Congrats. Well, let's get him sleeved up and top loaded. All right, auto number 1, Garrett Forrester. Now we got another super jumbo pack to go. Set that over here for now. We'll bring that into view in a moment. Insert and insert. All right, let's grab that. Slide auto over. Okay, I'm a little confused because that is purple facing that way, which has not happened for us yet, and I don't want to spoil it. I also want to be careful with it. Okay, so that card, well, let's see. First we got our paper here. I'm going to take Elijah Green and stick it underneath there just to keep that purple protected in case it's, I don't know, who knows, maybe there's an auto on it or something. Weird spot. Although I guess the color parallel is usually in the last spot, but I don't know why it was backwards. Anyways, better safe than sorry, right? Here we go. Paper, pack 2, Joe Redfield, Jonathan Mejia, Garrett Forrester, there's our auto boy, Rhett Lauder, Emmett Olson, Ty Pete, Nolan McLean, Samuel Zavala, Xavier Isaac, Hero Wyatt, Chris Clark, Alex Clemmy, Jesus Baez, Jackson Merrill, Cam Fisher, Levi Wells, Chase Jaworski, Ryan Clifford, Acuna McDaniel, Fernandez, Grayson Hitt, Ethan O'Donnell, Christian Apor, Tommy Hawk, should be Tony Hawk, Cole Young, Connor O'Halloran, Colton Ledbetter, Drew Jones, Cam Collier, Max Anderson, Alfredo Duno, Andrew Lindsay, Kiefer Lord, Cade Denton, Tayshawn Walton, and James Wood. We'll come back to the chrome, but let's get our last batch of paper here. You know, Jason, I'm not sure. You would know better than me. Might be another SGC guy here who might know. All right, last batch of paper. Jacob Berry, Johnny Farmello, Luis Almeida, Daverson Gutierrez, Dylan Campbell, Roman Anthony, Kendall George, Garrett Bauman, Sean Sullivan, Brock Rodden, Mikey Romero, Spencer Nevins, Jason Chorio, Homer Bush Jr., Xander Muth, Jason Woodward, Brady Smith, TJ Nichols, Paul Wilson, Alberto Rios, Yasser Mercedes, Michael Carrico, Colson Montgomery, Jack Mahoney, Cade Morris. That looked weird, didn't it? It's like, what's with that color on the side? Jason Savacool, Cole Foster, Roderick Arias, Matt Shaw, Emmanuel Benella, Jacob Wilson, Isaiah Coupe, Marcus Brown, Devin Saltaban, Gabriel Gonzalez, Carson Roccaforte, Davison De Los Santos, Sky Blue, Ethan O'Donnell. That is 486 out of 499 for Tim in Cincinnati. Sleeve up these. Onto chrome. Emmanuel Benella. There's Wyatt Langford. That one's going to Jeff in Texas. Cole Schoenwetter. Maui Ahuna. Jackson Merrill. Hunter Holland. Jaden Ham. Jack Weniger. Hey, Justin, yep, this is the Pick Your Team. Random teams going live at 8:05, so in, 20 minutes about? 19 minutes. Marion Boyd. Brock Rodden. Christian Campbell. Luis Angel Acuna. Zach Levinson. Jason Chorio. Jonah Cox. Ryan Clifford. Grant Taylor. Wyatt Hudepool. Joe Whitman. Patrick Riley. Then we'll have something backwards there too. Weird. I suppose that's the auto. What's with them flipping them in this last pack in the box? The rest of the packs in the box, they didn't do that? Strange. We'll come back to that auto in just a second. First, we'll sleeve up these first and do that last batch of chrome. We'll save that auto till the end, of course, but we're getting close to the end, so hang tight here for 1 second while we sleeve these ones up. Looks like we got about a dozen or so. Seems like you end up with a good solid, like, 20 to 25 first Bowmans per super jumbo pack. If I had to roughly guess. Between the refractors and the standards. Probably closer to 25. If not, over it. Okay. Seth Keener. Is it Jason? I was hoping, you know. Zach Thornton. Tayshawn Walton. Jonathan Mejia. Devin Saltaban. William Bergola. Carson Roccaforte. Brooks Lee. Nazan Zaintello. Drew Gilbert. Max Anderson. Getting a lot of these guys. Nelson Rada. Refractors now. Ethan O'Donnell. Dylan Kestad. Tommy Hawk. Samuel Munez. Paul Wilson. Connolly Early, sorry. Brady Smith. Travis Honeyman for our auto here. Wyatt Langford, transformative talent. And draft pick prospects, Jacob Gonzalez. I think I got a little mixed up with that last one, that last pack, thinking that was, thought we had 2 backwards cards. Travis Honeyman. St. Louis in this one is going to Chris Suarez. Round 3, 90th overall. And look at that, a National Honor Society member. All right, let's see what this backwards card is. I thought we had 2, but we actually only have 1. I know it was purple. We got the paper there. Get rid of that. Do a little flip. No, nothing too crazy. Just backwards for no reason. Cade Denton, 175 out of 250. That's a nice team color match, though. When the purples hit with the Rockies, it's always nice. Quite a dusty card, though, huh? All right, Colorado. That's going to Anthony. Too bad that wasn't Tom Brady, huh? $175 out of 250 on our purple there. Let's sleeve up these refractors. Once again, just a reminder, I will get all the refractors top loaded once we hang up. But I make you guys wait around enough with just the sleeving, so we'll save it. Couple inserts here. And then I'll save this last batch of Bowman first to sleeve up after the break as well. We'll just jump right into the recap here. Started off with all our first Bowman chromes. If they're not one of the huge chase names, they're in here. Some paper, two of the bigger names, you know, those top 5 chases, stuff like that. If they're paper, we sleeve those up too. So we got all that right there. Then we've got our refractor firsts: Ethan O'Donnell, Dylan Kestad, Tommy Hawk, Paul Wilson, Connolly Early, Brady Smith, Marcus Brown, Max Anderson, Hunter Owen. That takes us to top-loaded stuff. We had purple Cade Denton, 175 out of 250. Wyatt Langford was a base chrome. Ethan O'Donnell out of 499 was 486 on the sky blue paper. Matt Shaw base, Jacob Wilson base. Speckle or Sparkle Christian Knapsick. Jacob Wilson on the refractor. Matt Shaw also on a refractor first. And Joe Whitman, 469 out of 499. 2 autos sitting right back here. Garrett Forster, Travis Honeyman. That is that. I'm going to hang it up and get things all set up and ready to go for our random teams. That's going to go live at 8:05, so just a little bit over 10 minutes away. If you need anything, shoot me a line as always. Twitter, Facebook, departurebreaks@gmail.com, message us icon in our app or over on our Discord, and I'll check all that stuff after the random teams break. So, you know, around 8:39, I'll be able to get back to you. Cool. Thanks for hanging out with me on this one, guys. If I don't see you in the next one, appreciate your company. Everybody else, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks.